I didn't post it. I mean, why bother postman when you're on doorstep?
Oh.
Saves a stamp any road.
Thanks, that's lovely.
You haven't read the verse. Took me some time picking right verse.
Oh, yes, I can see.
It's neat, isn't it? Especially that bit about nieces and never ceases. There's a little surprise for you.
Oh, I love surprises.
It's talcum powder.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Albert. That's very acceptable. Thank you.
And many of them. Birthdays, I mean, not kids. Morning.
Morning.
Anyone know any tranquilizers that aren't have it for me? I think I must get some in.
Oh, come on. It's only once every Preston Guild that you get up and lose your beauty.
You hear them?
Yes, you beat me to it. I was just going to get up and go to the room.
Yeah, I was awake. Peter started crying, and Susan came out in sympathy and ended up in a sort of crying battle. I think Peter won by about 50 decibels. Pass some milk, please, though.
Oh, well, I knew you'd cope. I was exhausted.
Peter kept muttering something about being hit and falling over, having a kind of nightmare, and it's your fault, you know, Uncle Albert.
Look, I never scolded him in my life.
Your war exploits, how I beat the Huns with cold steel by NCO Tatlock, makes me shudder sometimes.
Oh, well, that's history. I tell him history. History of the Great War.
Yeah, well, just soft pedal on the personal reminiscences, will you? I mean, stories of trench warfare will forget anybody that screams.
Oh, nonsense.
Outnumbered?
Could be something more immediate. I mean, none of us have exactly settled down after the crash, have we? You don't know what's going on in their little minds.
Point taken, but at 8:30 on a murky November morning, I'm in no mood for a debate.
And a happy birthday morn to you, Valerie Barlow. What's that?
Let's have a look.
Oh, Ken! It's the biggest card I've ever seen. Oh, thanks, love.
Here, what's all this? Now, just you get back up them dancers. I was just bringing you breakfast up.
I feel okay.
Yes, but you're supposed to be convalescent, and that means resting.
I haven't called you bossy boots lately, have I?
No, and that means you're feeling better.
I'm fine. Well enough to pot around the shop.
If there's any pottering to do, I'll do it.
And I'm not just going to pot around the meat paste. I've promised to help clear up the jumble sale, and nobody's going to stop me. All right?
Well, that's me and my place.
Any more chilies?
Yes, love, plenty.
I'll turn the shop door sign round to open. Always like doing that. Starts the day for me.
Make sure that's all you do. Oh, she's stubborn. Honestly, no wonder it's hard for me to stop bossing her about. You can't blame me. I mean, it started when she was in the cot.
Habit of a lifetime.
Yes. Have you finished reading all the important news, love?
Oh, set the casualty list of injured footballers for Saturday.
Right. Shall we discuss our mystery?
Your mystery. All right, fact one. A love letter you found in a jacket that you bought at the jumble sale. Fact two. Oh, that ain't a fact two.
Who owns the jacket, or did own?
Suspect.
Wait a minute. Stan Ogden.
Possible. Tone of letter makes it unlikely.
Oh, I don't know. Look, somebody might find him attractive.
All right, stand possible.
Yes. Ken Barlow.
Oh, jacket's too big.
I'm only going through suspects, love.
Well, I'm only All right, Ken, possible.
Jack Walker.
No, that's it. All right, Jack, possible.
Albert Tatlock.
Oh, Jack.
Ray, find the razor blades?
Took him some hot water up.
You seemed all right this morning when I was getting them dressed.
Quiet.
Quiet. Not complaining, like.
We'll have to start getting up earlier. Get him ready without a rush.
Well, I let out as soon as the alarm went off. Didn't turn over for my usual extra half hour. I missed that line, you know. It upsets the morning.
Yeah.
Still not that I mind. As I say, it upsets the routine. Uh-huh.
Cornflakes, Jerry.
That helps.
No, it's all we've got.
Oh, I'm not fussy. Dashing off to the graph mill, are we, Dickie?
Yeah, if I'm a second late, they dock me quarter of an hour.
Ah, well, that's when I'm lucky, isn't it? Being my own boss.
Yeah, sure. I'll see you, love. Bye, Ray.
Ta-ra, Dickie.
Bye-bye.
Look, I can manage to do that much.
You do know the district nurse is coming?
Another dragon in blue, I suppose.
Well, she'll be making a regular visit every day.
Oh, I look forward to that.
And I've asked neighbours to pop in and out. You know, see if you want anything.
Magic.
Do you fancy anything for dinner?
No, anything bar curried scouse.
Sure you'll be all right then?
Well, I can't get up to much mischief now, can I?
Well, well then, I'll see you tonight.
I won't run away.
How's the patient?
I'll survive.
You sort usually do.
Yeah, my sort are usually supposed to laugh this kind of thing off, you know, aren't they? Take it in their stride.
Take it in their stride. Go on, say it. It's only a phrase.
Yeah, like a few others, such as best foot forward and walk before you can run and toe the flaming line.
That's the mood you're in this morning.
Well, what mood you expect, eh? Laughing, joking, chariot racing round the table. And if you're thinking of slipping a little sermon that includes the words, count your blessings, you can forget it.
Want to finish his cornflakes?
No. Well, you have come round to cheer me up.
Well, I haven't brought you a fun book, if that's what you mean.
Being Christian.
I'm being helpful. You do have friends in this street, you know.
Oh, yes, so I've noticed. None of them round here would have took me when I was waltzing about, never mind like this, and you know it.
You're here, aren't you?
Oh, I forgot about the Ogdens now. They offered. Perhaps they thought there was a few bob to be made out of the invalid, eh? Well, what happened? Did they want time and a half at weekends?
You're here. Be thankful.
Oh, I knew that were coming.
You know the alternative?
Yes, I know the alternative. A home for the disabled.
In the care of the local authority. Oh, I know you'll be very well looked after. But which would you rather, lad?
I'd rather have been in the driving seat, Mrs. Sharples.
Now, you've got to follow their eyes or the angles of their boots, you know.
You don't even know who's kicking.
Well, I've got 10 chances of finding the ball on this because there's 10 footballers on it.
That makes 20 boots.
Huh?
Oh, aye.
Well, you've got to work it out who's a left footer and who's a right footer, you know. Do it scientifically.
Oh, look, stick a cross up the goalie's jumper and leave it at that. Now, shift over. I want to write a letter.
Who to?
Our Irma.
What, inviting her for Christmas?
Well, she might come, mightn't she?
Oh, that was for the neighbours.
Stan, she might. There's no reason why she shouldn't.
That was for A. Langton, you know.
Now, look, this is her old home. It's our duty to make sure there's room for our Irma if she chooses to come. I mean, she's family.
What are you telling her?
Well, about the coach crash, of course.
Well, don't lay it on too thick. You might upset her.
No, I'll say we've recovered. Well, nearly. Oh. All right, if we come in. Oh, tar. I'm just doing my good deed.
Oh, well, if you're scrounging out, we're skint.
Oh, no, it's about the jumble sale. We've given our contribution. Well, did it include any of Stan's clothes? He wears them till they're only fit for floor cloths. Yes, well, you see, there's a lot of stuff left over, you know, not sold, and we want to return it to their owners.
Does that thing work?
I must at time.
Well, I'd leave well alone then.
Well, there were a bit of a blockage. I was testing it and it sucked up my hanky.
I'd mark it any reasonable offer. We'll only get a few coppers for it if we leave it for the ragman. Where'd it come from, any road?
Ogden's. I fetched it myself.
Ogden's? It's not like them to chuck out anything that'll work. You say you fetched it yourself?
Yeah, that's right.
Did Hilda give it you personal?
Yeah. Well, she were upstairs and she shouted down for me to take it, like.
Oh, did she? I see.
No, madam, we have no more gold bars. We've sold out. But we have got a real, solid, imitation leather shopping bag.
Ooh, I'll let you know.
Hey up, here she comes in search of a lost property.
Oh, you're on your own. I'll go and help Mrs. Sharples.
You coward.
Has it turned up yet, Mrs. Tanner?
You're right. No, it hasn't, Mrs.
Well, I shall hold you responsible.
Well, I wasn't here all the time, you know. I went away, didn't I?
What?
Mrs. Walker's looking for At.
Oh, How about one of these? Look a picture in that.
She has lost her own hat.
Oh, has it got mixed up in this lot?
Well, I hope not, indeed.
Well, I didn't sell... Oh, wait a bit, I got rid of one.
Who to?
Myself, I bought a velvet one.
Yes, that's right. Mine was green velvet with an upturned brim.
Yeah, that's it. Cost me 2 bob.
2 shillings, really.
Have it back if you like.
Oh, I would be grateful.
I altered it a bit, my style.
Oh, dear.
Here you are, kid. 2 bob, refund. It's worth it just to see the expression on her face. I'll not make one of your bobbies on the beat, love.
Now look,
No, I'm beginning to think that jacket doesn't come from round here.
that occurred to me too, Liz. I've been looking over your list of suspects and all. I've eliminated 1 or 2. Save your feet a bit.
Pure guesswork.
Oh, common sense. You don't really think Ken should be there.
No, you're probably right, love. But that still leaves 7 to check.
You're like a dog with a bone. You wouldn't let go.
I will when I finish these. It's wearing on my bunions, love.
Think you could manage to walk to the kettle?
Yeah, of course I can. Could you manage a custard cream?
I wouldn't say no.
There was a bang, and me and your dad was thrown forward into obliviousness. Hey, that's a bit strong, isn't it?
Well, I've said we come through it all right.
What about this? Your dad is still suffering, but I'm managing to cope.
Well, you are, and I am.
Look, if she could afford it, she'd have come over any road.
Ah, yeah, but if she can't, and she replies that she can't, well, I'll be able to show everybody that, well, you know, show them that she was thinking of it in the first place. Do you want the neighbours to think we was just making excuses?
I feel lousy about it as it is.
Well, then.
Oh, not sure where she is.
Who, Maggie?
Yes.
Oh, she's still helping at the jumble sale.
Oh, she went?
Yeah, not that she should.
Well, will you tell her that I'm having a little tea party? About 5 if she can come.
Yeah.
You too, if you can make it.
Ah.
The twins talked me into it, so warn her she'll be dodging flying jelly.
I'll tell her, though.
Thanks. Oh, I see Ken's jacket's ended up here. It's been cluttering our wardrobe up for ages. Tell her to make the effort.
Yes, all right.
Ta-ra.
But it's too big, Liz. I mean, it's too big for Ken.
Yes, well, that's why it's being got rid of.
Yeah, but I mean,
Men do make mistakes at shopping, you know. I mean, look at you with that shirt. Nearly strangled you. Collar size to fit a brush handle.
Possible. And to think, I crossed his name off the inquiry list.
Yeah, and I agree, love. And I mean, if Val hadn't have given him away, I mean, we never would have known.
But we do know now, Liz.
Yeah. And I don't care for the responsibility. Tatlock, give Jack credit for some sense.
I know, but he's always looking forward to his regimental reunion. He never misses it if he can help it.
After all, today's the first day he's been out since his accident.
Oh, and he's still a bit wobbly, eh?
Well, he walked as far as the doctors, who pronounced him perfectly fit, I'm glad to say.
Oh, well, then he still might make the reunion next week.
Oh, no. I think Jack realises that the excitement of the regimental fling would be quite out of the question.
Oh, well, it won't be the same without him.
You know, I myself was afraid that I might not be perfectly fit for the Lady Victualers gathering, but one must honour one's obligations.
All right, Lady Victualers. That's next Monday night and all, isn't it?
I've jotted down a few notes for my speech. Would you care to hear them? Oh. As I look round tonight, I see the faces.
Valuable antique there, sir.
Yeah, they're all plastic.
Oh, okay. No, I owe you a drink, don't I? From when was it? Dock Apple Night?
No, Ty. Just having the off.
Oh, nice. What would you like then?
Get me one in
How's Mr. Walker?
Oh, very well, thank you, Mrs. Caldwell. He's staying with his brother Arthur this
Oh,
afternoon.
that's a good sign. Staying in the one place too long makes you depressed.
Yes, he wants a complete change of scenery.
Mustn't overdo it, you know.
By the way, Ray Langton will be in shortly. He's out of sorts with himself, so careful what you say.
Well, that's understandable, isn't it, in view of his affliction?
Oh, I feel terrible. I couldn't do more for him.
I think we've all been found wanting.
Yeah, for various reasons.
Only one offer to take him in out of the whole neighbourhood.
Yeah, but Mrs.
And that from a couple in the age group who are branded as irresponsible youth. Selfish teenagers in the eyes of some ignorant folk.
Yeah, but it's circumstances though, isn't it, Mrs. Sharples? I mean, we've all...
Right.
Well, how do you feel like a wild party tonight? Lots of crates of orange juice. It's Val's birthday.
Your flat?
Yes, all the inn people are coming. Uncle Albert, the twins,
You've forgotten
me.
something, though, haven't you?
Oh?
All them steps up to your place, unless, of course, you've got a block and tackle.
Well, sure we can manage somehow.
There's a shortage of able-bodied men round here to lift this thing, you see. There's only Dickie and the sergeant who aren't cracked up, and they're working.
On duty, sorry.
So I'll decline with thanks, eh?
Ray, improving, is he? Making progress? Do you think he could manage a drink?
Oh, stroll on, Mrs. Walker. I'm not deaf and blind. You don't have to ask questions through an interpreter.
You know I can only stay for one. I'll have the foreman on me back.
Oh, that's all right, mate. I'll get somebody to push me on. It's one of the advantages, really. If I get a skinful, I can't fall down.
Hey, put your pants sides. You're taking all the rum. You were crafty, leaving me to deal with that lady in the army greatcoat.
I saw her coming.
I know. Haven't seen you in here before.
I'm slumming.
Oh, always a swinging scene at the Rovers.
Ah, it's picked up a bit since you come in.
You're chatting me up, cheeky.
Well, I'm out of practice, really, you know, chatting dollies.
Practice on me. I could fancy you.
Oh, wouldn't you know it? Now she tells me.
Oh, I'm glad Maggie can come. Yes, she said she'd be here. Look, brought a list this for you. Special, it's a little present.
Oh, thanks, Betty. Can I open it now, or do I have to wait till I blow my candles out?
There's something else as well, love. I found it in that old jacket of Ken's.
Oh, if it's an unpaid bill, I don't want to know.
Well, I thought and thought about giving it to you, love, but there's only me and Cyril know that it exists. He said burn it, but, well, I think it's only right and fair that you know you should know.
Yeah, well, you have to go on your own now, wouldn't you?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Turpins. Is it party enough for you?
Ah, just the thing for an appetite. Ye traditional boiled ham. Well?
She's in the kitchen.
Hey, Val, don't forget the mustard, will you, love? Never tastes quite the same after such a fresh mustard on it, does it?
I brought some from Church Hall for you.
Oh, we want no junky leftovers here. What's all this?
I have to apologise, Mr. Ogden. You see, you went out and I came in. Your wife were upstairs, I were downstairs, and she shouted for me to take the sweep.
It seems that he took the wrong cleaner.
Is that the new, almost new cleaner I swapped for our Hilda?
You're lucky to get it back.
There's a screw missing here. You flipping menace.
You're lucky that no one would buy it.
Yeah, you were very fortunate. Rock bottom price, practically giving it away, and nobody would offer. You were very, very lucky.
26 years wed, and that's all I'm worth. Clapped out old vacuum, nobody give house room to.
That load of scavengers down the church who don't know bargain when they see one. There's more suction left in that than the corporation grid treasure.
Come on, lad, not for your tender ears. Put you off marriage for life.
Jewellery, I was expecting. Jewellery to wear.
Well, put a chain on it and hang it round your flipping neck.
I'll wrap it round your flaming neck. Other wives get nice things, but not me. Oh, no, not me. All I get's cast-offs. Fat like you think about me. How much did that cost you? Was it a choice between that and a bottle of pale ale?
There's one thing I'd like you to have, our Hilda.
What?
Flipping lockjaw.
Right, well, I'll sit here and Valerie can sit there. No, she better be handy for teapot.
Better split the twins up, eh, Val?
Val? Oh, yes, that's fine. Fine.
Oh, absolute chaos in there, splashing all over the place. The bathroom's afloat.
Oh, I'll dry them off.
No, it's all right, Maggie. I'll see to it.
Okay. Oh, doesn't seem her usual self.
Oh, she's just contemplating the passing years. Every birthday I get, I go a bit moody. After 16, it's all downhill, you know. It's not getting any younger.
You wouldn't think I was 79, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, I'm not. Well, when are we going to start to eat? I'm starving.
We have here, ladies and gentlemen, an heirloom from one of Britain's stately homes, namely Maudsley Street. Now, I will take no less than £500 for having it.
1 and twopence.
Come, here you are, swinging mirror that will no longer swing. Now, stick around, ladies and gentlemen, while I dig out some more bargains for you.
There you are, Charmer. Admire yourself.
Oh, Tar, I can admire myself while I'm shaving now, can't I? Instead of squinting into that mirrors from Audrey's handbag.
Well, I can pop in now and again and give you a scrape, you know.
What do you mean,
Oh, best lather boy in Oldham, I am.
No, Tar, I'll stick to the nose I've got.
I gather you've heard about Brother Bernard.
Yes, well, I have heard of Bernie the Bull. Oh, no, I won't say that.
Why not? Everybody else does.
Oh, now, listen, I bought this in good faith, and look at it, dented. Very sorry, Hilda, but we don't take no returns. £0.50 that cost me. I want it back. It's for a very good cause. I've got good causes of my own. Here. I can't abide arguing. It'll do for all the rubbish, you know, that the cleaning woman at the Rovers forgets when she skips her work.
You do understand, don't you, Ray? Only I couldn't see how I could manage it.
Yeah, well, I am a bit of a dead weight to hump about, as so my boozing pals tell me. Of course I understand, Mrs.
I
Coleman.
gave it careful thought.
Oh, don't you worry yourself. I'm all right at the Flemings.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help...
Well, look, I'll tell you what, you go on a weightlifting course, and then when you've built up muscles like a cart horse, I'll come and live with you, all right?
And don't think I couldn't, young man.
Mrs. Sharples, do you think that would do for Len?
Looks like a toughie, Emma.
Aye, might do for tax or something. I'll slip it in on the way home.
Oh, the traveller's returned, has he?
Yeah, I can hear him banging about through the wall. That's the trouble with living next door, you know. There were no secrets.
Good. He can fix the sash guard in my bedroom window.
Hang on a minute. There's a long queue waiting for him to do our job.
Mine's priority. That window's dangerous.
Aye. Well, we won't bother him tonight, eh? Probably wants to get his head down, otherwise he'd have been in here.
And self-centred as ever. Absent when he was wanted in the street, and now he's back. He can't be bothered to come round and see how we all are.
Tired, kid.
Well, wouldn't you be?
I'm sympathising.
Oh, not long ago, I only had 2 full-time jobs to keep me busy. Now I've got 3.
Don't overdo it.
Well, I have to dash back here as often as I can and get both your dinners ready.
Well, perhaps you could leave the lunch to me.
Oh, you're just as tired, Dickie. Getting up earlier, going to bed later. We have to wait up till he's ready to go.
Yeah. You don't get much time alone, either.
Ah. Oh, nothing on telly?
Thought we'd give it a rest tonight.
Ah, good idea. Give my eyeballs a rest and all. Oh, put some viewing hours in lately.
Reid, can I help you upstairs?
Oh, no, look, it's early yet. Hey, where's the cards then? Tell you what, we'll have a nice little game of 9-card brag, best of 3 hands. And we'll put a penny in every time you deal. Of course, you're not going to make a fortune, I realise that, but, well, it gives it an interest, doesn't it, eh? Gives it an interest.
Time, everyone, time. Empty your glasses. Come along now, please. Come along. Rovers return.
Hello. Well, I'd rather not disturb Jack just at the moment. He's supposed to take things quietly, you know. Oh, no, nothing to worry about. He's doing marvellously. Yes.
That's done now, Liz.
I suppose you could say my conscience is clear, but it isn't.
Wonder what she'll do.
Well, Val Barlow can lay the law down a bit, you know, when she wants to. I mean, you remember that time she was nosy Parkering with us and our Maggie?
And that's not your true feelings.
Oh, no. Oh, honestly, love, I don't know what I'd do if I was in her place. Forget about it or what?
Well, that's one thing you can't do. You can't put it aside. It's got to be thrashed out.
Yes, she's here. Hold on. Elsie, Len would like a word with you.
But you said he was home.
Oh, well, he is. He's just getting too lazy in his old age. He's just too lazy to walk down the street. Hello? This is Elsie Tanner's winter residence. I know it is. What? Yeah, you're in Huddersfield. Yes, I know it is. Look, if you're in Yorkshire, who is it that's banging about in the house next door?